What if I told you that the most powerful tool in the world is not a sword or a phone or even a pen? It's your voice. Your voice is more than just sound. It's energy, it's presence, it's the bridge between your inner world and the world outside. It's a tool that connects truth to actions, emotion to expressions, silence to significance. Throughout history, people have searched for power in weapons, technology, and money. But the truth is, none of those things move hearts the way the voice can. A single voice spoken with conviction can start a revolution, heal a soul, or bring injustice into the light. And yet, most of us go through life without realizing the extraordinary power we carry inside our throats. Let's talk about that. Your voice is a living thing, like a muscle. It grows stronger when you use it, but only you if you use it well. Yell too much, speak too fast, try to sound like someone else, and it gets trained, tired, or lost. But when you speak with awareness, with breath, with care, your voice becomes rich, resonant, and real. It's not just physical, it's emotional. Your voice reflects who you are. If you're nervous, your voice trembles. Your confidence, your voice steadies. When you're excited, your tone lifts. Your voice is honest, even when your words aren't, and that honesty, that where your power lives. Here's the good news. Your voice is trainable. You can learn to use it, not just to talk, but to speak powerful. Let's talk about fluency. A lot of people think fluency means talking too fast. Speed is not strength. In fact, speed can ruin clarity. Fluency is about rhythm. It's about knowing when to speak and when to pause. Some of the most powerful moments in speech happen in the silence and between words. A pause gives meaning, room to land. A pause demands attention. A pause can change everything. And think about this. Some people stutter. Some people speak. Some people speak slowly. Some people speak with heavy accents. Doesn't that matter their voice weaker? Not at all. In fact, it can make their message even more impactful because they sound like truth, not performance. Martin Luther King Jr. spoke with slow, deliberate rhythm. Malala Yousafzai speak with quiet certainty. Greta Thunberg, with autism and an accent, made the world listen. Why? Because fluency is not about perfection. It's about authenticity and courage. So, how do you write and deliver a great speech? One that doesn't just pass time, but fills hearts? Let me give you four essentials. First, passion. Talk about something that genuinely matters to you. If it doesn't move you, it won't move anyone else. Speak about something that lights a fire in your chest, whether that's anger, hope, curiosity, or pride. Emotions fuels connections. Second, audience. Awareness know how you're talking to. What do they care about? What keeps them up at night? Are they students, parents, professionals, or activists? Tailors your message to meet them where they are. Third, Structure. Think of your speech like a journey. Your need to strong beginning, a hook that grabs attention, a meaningful middle where your ideas build, and a powerful ending that leaves something behind. There's a classic formula. Tells them what you're going to say. Say it. Then tell them what you're gonna say. Simple, but it's work. Lastly, support it with your story. Fact inform, but stories transform. Let me show you what I mean. I could give you a stat and say, every 10 minutes, a child drops out of school. That matters. But now, listen to this. In a rural village in India, there's a 13 years old girl named Priya. Every day she walks 5 kilometers to school. Her shoes are worn. Her uniform is faded, but her eyes are full of ambitions. Almost shut down last year, her school almost shut down because weren't enough teachers. So she spoke up. She went to the locals, councils, and told them what education meant to her, and they listened. Now, that will stay you. What makes people remember a speech is not just a message, it's the craft. Great speakers use repetitions. Think of, yes, we can, or I have a dream. Repetition cements ideas. They use contrast. It's not just about being perfect, it's about being present. Short sentences help today punch. They land, they stick. Rhythm and alliteration help rhythm. Sayings like speak slowly, stand strong, or kindness, clarity, and courage. Lingering in our minds, question engaged audience like, what if your voice could change someone's lives? What if it already has? And of course, visual language paints pictures. Don't just say, I was scared. Say, my hands were shaking and my heartbeat felt like drum. These tools don't make your speech fake. They make it unforgettable. But there's a key. Your voice is your message. Must work together. A great message with no feeling falls flat. A strong voice with no clarity gets lost. But when your voice carries your truth with emotions and purpose, that's when people feel something real. Think about Amanda Gorman, the young poet at the U.S. presidential inaugurations. Her words was strong, but it was her delivery. Full rhythm, grace, and power that lifted them into history. And there's something I want you to remember. You don't need a microphone to be powerful. You need to be spotlight or a stage. Every time you speak up for someone, every time you tell the truth, every time you challenge something unfair, you're using your voice as a force of change. Rosa Parks didn't raise her voice. She said, no. Nelson Mandela spoke from a prison cell. Greta Thunberg began with a cardboard sign. They didn't wait for permission. They started where they were. So, what can your voice do? It can heal someone who's hurting. It can inspire someone who lost. It can defend someone who can speak for themselves. It can challenge broken system. It can connect with someone who feels alone. It can start something bigger than you. Let me share something personal. When I was younger, I didn't like my voice. I thought it was too soft. I hesitated. I stumbled. I didn't think anyone wanted to hear, but I had to say it. But over time, I learned something. People don't need you to sound perfect. They need you to sound real. And every time I choose to speak despite the fear, grow stronger, clearer, braver. Your voice is not just for others. It's for you. Every time you speak up, you're reminding yourself that your thoughts, your feeling, and your truth matters. So speak now. Not because it's easy, but because it is important. Speak to speak not to express, but to express. Speak not to be loudest, but to be heard. Use your voice, shape it, sharpen it, stretch it, because the world doesn't just need more noise. It needs more truth. It needs your heart, your message, your courage. The world is listening. Are you ready to speak?